Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks realistically in NBA 2K26. The Atlanta Hawks right now on this season, by the time I'm recording this video, are 15 and 14. So obviously they have been up and down throughout the year. Obviously we expected the team to be a lot better. Unfortunately, it's been kind of mid this season, but I think we can all agree injuries have played a big part of things. Obviously, Trae Young is just not coming back from his injury. Healthy, he has not looked great. Not gonna lie, he's just been really inefficient. But like I said, once he gets back in a playing, I think he'll be a lot better. Up the trend we all know and love. Jalen Johnson though has been the best player on this team, by far, in my opinion. He has been all-star for the Atlanta Hawks. He's been great. He's been scoring at a high level. He's been rebounding at a high level. He's been passing at a high level. He has really underrated playmaking, and he also developed a three-point shot. He's now shooting 39% from three. So Jalen Johnson has been incredible. Porzingis, I don't know. He's like sick. He's injured a lot. I don't know what's going on with Porzingis, man. He's barely played for the Hawks, it seems like. But when he plays, he's obviously really good. This hasn't really happened in the past two seasons. Dyson Daniels, though, has not looked good three-point shooting wise. Everything else, he's looked pretty good. Okongwu. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, man. I mean, obviously, we never expect him to have a season like this, like a borderline star season, averaging 20 points per game right now on good efficiency. So Nickeil Alexander-Walker was not doing this for the Timberwolves. I wonder what changed in Atlanta. Is it more of an opportunity? Is it not because he was a role? I don't know. I don't know why he's playing so good in Atlanta. He wasn't never doing this in Minnesota. But Alexander Walker is a breakout player as well for the Atlanta Hawks. I did not, like I said, Nickeil Alexander Walker having 20 points was not something I expected. So he definitely proved a lot of us wrong. Zachary Reeves-Shea, though, I ain't gonna lie, he's not been number one overall pick caliber at all. I'll be honest. He's been honestly pretty bad for the Hawks because he was for the number one pick expectations heading into year two. I thought he was going to have a really good season year two. Sadly, that has not happened so far. But I still thought this team is really good. Your rotation right now is Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Reeves-Shea, Jalen Johnson, Okongwu, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I wonder if he'll come off the bench or he'll start. I'm guessing he might play the bench now. We got Krejci, we got Luke Kennard, Asa Newell, and Mohamed Gee as your 10-man rotation. Once Porzingis comes back, I think this rotation will look even better than it is right now. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Obviously, we made that trade with the Pelicans to get their unprotected pick as well. That was a great trade for us to make. Jokic wins the MVP at the end of the season. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Jonas Valanciunas wins sixth man. Coach of the Year goes to Mike Brown. But at the end of the season, we finished off as the number 6 seed in the Eastern Conference. So I've seen this Hawks team do really good in 2K as well. We had 25 from Trae Young, 18.5 from Jalen Johnson, 16 from Porzingis. We had about 14 from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So not the 20 points, obviously, with Trae Young coming back and everybody coming back. But he still managed to average almost 15 points per game, 13 from Reeves-Shea, 11 from Okongwu, 8 from Dyson Daniels, 8 from Luke Kennard, 6.5 from Vid. Low-key, I'm not going to lie, if we somehow manage to draft Darren Peterson with the high pick we're about to get, if we get Darren Peterson, I think that might open up opportunity for us to trade Trae. I'm not going to lie. I think I trust Peterson over Trae Young. So like I said, if there's any way to get Darren Peterson with the pick that we're about to get, that's the only way I'll trade Trae Young, most likely. He'll be a free agent, so we might just let him go, honestly. Or he could sign a trade. There's a lot of things we could do with him. I didn't offer an extension, though. We're going to go 8-man rotation in the playoffs. I want to shrink the bench utilization down to a 25 because, obviously, I think we have championship aspirations, right? So we got the Toronto Raptors in round one. So quickly, RJ, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, obviously a pretty good Raptors team, and they are fully healthy. So we're playing a fully healthy Raptors team. We are, unfortunately, going to lose in 7 to that team. Those don't make it past round one, which is obviously disappointing, but it happens. We got the Mavericks going on to win the chip. Anthony Davis Finals MVP. LeBron James is going to retire. We got no Atlanta Hawks players retiring. So we get straight into the draft lottery. Let's see where our pick is about to end up. So it's only projected. Where's it projected? Is it not in the lottery? Bro, any other time this pick is in the lottery, unless I just don't see it. This pick might not be in the lottery. I guess we could sim and see if it lands anywhere. So, dude, this pick isn't in the lottery, really? So where is it then? I'm pretty sure we own the Pelicans pick. Oh, it's 10. So where was it in the draft? I'm guessing it was via New Orleans some way, somehow. So I'm guessing it was pick 10. and then just ended up being not the best pick in the world. So we'll not be able to get the guy I want. Just freaking disappointing. I'm not gonna lie with you, but hey, man, it happens, I guess. The MVP at the end of the season, Cooper Fly, Rookie of the Year, Anthony Simon, Sixth Man, Evan Mobley, Defensive Player, Buzelis, Most Improved, Clutch Player, going to Luca. Coach, you're going to Chris Finch, John Murphy's your executive. Here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team here. We ended up finishing off as a playing team, though, as the number 8 seed in the Eastern Conference. We finished off 40-42 on this season. Obviously, like I said, we own the Pelicans pick, so the Pelicans ended up being the Bucks were the 13th seed, the Pelicans were the 15th seeds. We'll have a great pick here. We got the Cavaliers in the first game of the play-in, which we're going to win. Just like that, we're inside of the playoffs to play a really tough team in the Knicks, so that'll be a tough thing to play. Player stats, though, we had about 28 from Trae Young, 19 from Jalen Johnson, 16 from Porzingis. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's points per game did drop to 14. 14 from Reza Shade, 13 from O'Connell, 8 from Dyson Daniels. He is playing through a broken nose right now. Luke Kennard will be day-to-day with a lower right leg stress fracture, though, so we'll be without him for like a game or two. But other than that, we're mainly fully healthy. I'm going to shrink our rotation down to an 8-man. I'm going to shrink the bench utilization down to like a 25. I want to see if we get a championship in year number 1. So we got the New York Knicks in round 1. So Brunson, Mikal, OG, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, Clarkson, McBride, and Tyler Cole is obviously a pretty good team. We are going to go ahead and lose them at 5. I also seen the Hawks might be interested in like Anthony Davis or something. I don't know if they should go that route, but I don't know what they have to offer. I mean, Porzingis, well, the Mavericks want Porzingis back after how that ended. The Cavaliers do end up winning a championship, though. After being in the play-in, they made it all the way to the finals and swept the Oklahoma City Thunder. They swept them, yes. The Thunder were without J-Dub, but still, without J-Dub and Harden, there's actually 2 good rotational players for them. So I can see why the Thunder lost, I guess. LeBron James is going to retire. No Atlanta Hawks players retiring, though. But heading into the draft lottery, we are going to have a lottery pick, which is amazing. We're projected pick 6 via the Milwaukee Bucks. So that pick could jump up. Honestly, I'd be a really happy guy, and that pick is going to jump up to 3. Okay, I'll take that. We'll have the 3rd overall pick in the NBA draft. I would have loved to get number 1 and potentially select Darren Peterson because he would be our Trae Young replacement if we did move on trading. But we're guaranteed Peterson, Boozer, AJ DeBanza, so I honestly can't be mad at that by any means. So we'll be getting at least the 3 of those guys, and obviously Boozer will make. I mean, either one of the guys are going to draft, right? I think we probably re-sign Porzingis and the rest of these guys. Whoever we draft is going to obviously probably be a starter. We'll see. Quinn Snyder, we're going to keep him. Heading on the draft night, though, deciding having the 3rd pick, as we all know. So we have 3, 19, 28, and then the 2nd round pick. So we can potentially trade up to get number 1. Who had number 1? But would the Wizards at this point want to even trade number 1 overall pick? I doubt. I think they'd gladly select the Bands. Same with Utah. So I'm going to stay at 3. I'm going to select whoever I think would make sense. Is number 1, the Wizards will select Cameron Boozer. So if the Jazz screw up and take DeBanza, we'll probably be having Peterson, and they do take Peterson. Okay, which means we're gonna be selecting AJ DeBanza, so I can't be mad at that one. So AJ DeBanza is still obviously a top 3 player in this class. Would have been nice to get 2 and draft DeBanza, but welcome to the team. And with pick 19, we got Bennett, we got Sinak. I think if we take Chris Sinak to be a future backup center for us, I would like that very much. And then with our 2nd round pick, I know Christian Anderson's really good, but I want to see if Darius Cuff Jr. is good too. So I'm going to take him to see if he's the same as Christian Anderson, really good. With our other 2nd, I was looking at like Noah. All looking at Flory, so I guess we'll take Flory with this pick. So I'll definitely take it. That was a really good draft. We drafted 78 overall to Banza, 75 overall Sinak, 72, and then we draft Flory as well. So it sounds like that's a rookie contract. During we'll decline his player option. We're gonna accept Rita Shea. We're gonna accept Mo Guy, and then heading into qualifying offers, we got Wallace and the other guy. But okay, heading into free agency, we don't really have like max money other than obviously the bird rights of Trae Young, which I think we re-sign him. I don't think we lose Trank for absolutely nothing. So he had a good season too. So I think we re-signed Trank, and I think we re-signed Porzingis, but it's not letting me for some reason. Or he already signed. He already signed one to the Nets. Dude, I just missed out on Porzingis. Maybe we just absolutely sold that. I mean, it was a low risk type of move anyway, so I guess I'm not mad at it, but I forgot to offer Porzingis. I guess we didn't really have his bird rights anyway for some reason, so I guess I really can't be mad at losing. I mean, I do want him back. Hopefully he falls out. I'm not gonna cheat it or anything and make him sign, but I guess that makes it cheaper. He didn't really sign for much. I mean, he signed for 25 million. I probably could have paid him that. So hopefully he falls out. That's what I'm hoping for. It just fall out. I don't know what happened to the Nets, but he got all from the Pistons, Warriors, Lakers, and Jazz. So obviously, I think I want him back. So I'm gonna pay him what he was getting before. I'm gonna pay him 27 million though. We'll hope he signs that, and he will choose us overall. It's probably because we're offering the most money. But Porzingis and Trae Young, will be really expensive. But welcome back to Atlanta. After that, we have Trae Young, Darius Cup Jr., Dyson Dales, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Nikola. We got Reza Shea and DeBanza. So is there a way we can start Reza Shea, DeBanza, Jalen Johnson together? I don't know, honestly. Like I said, DeBanza, we had to say he was the best player on the board. So maybe I don't want to trade Jalen Johnson. Like, how will we work this lineup? Reza Shea could play the two if we decide to trade Trae Young eventually, which could be something we do if the Bands turns out to be better. But I think for now, AJ Bands will have to play a bench role until we figure out what we're gonna do with this roster. So, do we need anything though? We have. I mean, I don't know why I select Chris Knight to be a future backup center. We literally have Okongwu and Porzingis. I must have forgot. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out. So yeah, big decisions will be made on Porzingis and Jalen Johnson at the deadline potentially. I don't know what else I said. It's a really weird scenario we're in. I feel like Peterson literally would have made the most sense here, but sadly we did not end up getting him. So we'll go to player progression then. To a 90, we got Daniels going up to an 85, Rita Shea going up to an 83, Alexander Orr up to an 82, Noel going up to a 78. We also have Ace Noel, completely forgot about that. Do we have 15 players? We have too many players on our team. We have 17 players. We need to cut two guys. I think it'll have to be Nikola, and I think it'll also have to be Ely Nadai, or he said name. He's gonna be cut though. So yeah, we're gonna cut those two guys. We'll go straight to the next season. We'll have to see how this starting five is gonna look like. All right, here's your rotation heading into the season. It's Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Richey, Jalen Johnson, Porzingis, Alexander Walker, Okongwu, Azen Newell, DeBanza, and Vid here. So like I said, DeBanza getting 16 minutes off the bench is the ninth man. Doesn't make sense, but that's kind of where we are right now. And I don't think it makes sense to trade Porzingis, right? Then who will be our center? And I just don't think it makes sense in general. I feel like it has to be. I kind of want to keep Johnson. So Reza Shea was former number one overall. I want to give him a rookie contract. Daniels, but unfortunately, I think Trang is the odd man out for us to potentially move Daniels the point guard and then Reza Shea to the two and just start the bands that at the small forward spot. I think that's probably what we have to do. I think Trae Young, I think I'd prioritize the band over Trae for the future. I'm not going to lie. But we'll see how the season goes. I'm probably not going to do it at the deadline. It all just depends on how much the bands develops and how much Trae Young regresses or if he does regress in general. But so far, we're off to a great start. I mean, let's keep it up. Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP at the end of the season. Peterson, Rookie of the Year in Utah. Six man going to DeJounte. Defensive player going to Wemby Osprey, going to Trey Johnson. Clutch player going to Paulo Banchero. We went 60 and 22, as you can see. Philip Macy went executive. We went 60 and 22 last year. Original All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. Wow, Nicole Jokic tore the bicep. He's out for the season for the Nuggets. Disappointing. Trying to make an All-NBA first team. Yeah, with these stats, I don't think he's tradable, man. I just don't. He just plays really good in 2K. But at the end of the season, we ended up being the number one seed. The band also probably made a rookie team. I should have checked to see. So yeah, we're 16 and 22 on the season, number one seed, best record in the whole NBA. Offensive rating, we were number one. Defensive rating, we were number 11. Okay, pretty solid in my opinion. But player stats had about 29 from Trae Young, 20 from Reza Shea. So yeah, he definitely showing signs of why he was the number one overall pick. 16 from Porzingis, 15 from Jalen Johnson, 13 from AJ DeBanza off the bench. So yeah, 13 points in 16 and a half minutes is really good production. He also shot 37% from three. 9 from Nikhil Alexander-Walker, 8 from Okongwu, 8 from Noel, 7, 5, and 4 from Daniels, 3 from Chris Sinak, 2 from Muhammad Gee, and then 2, and then 1. All right. But in round one, so Reza Shea was hurt, but he is back now. I'm going to shrink our rotation down to a 9-man because I want to get the bands at least some run in the playoffs until we want to go backs against the wall. Then we'll go 8-man rotation. But, all right, we got Indiana. They have Andrew Nimhard. They have Yesefu. They have Benedict Mathurin, Benedict Mathurin might be traded. The Indiana Pacers seem like they want to trade him. According to their reports, the Pacers don't want to pay him, and apparently he's going to be traded for a center. I'm not going to lie. If Matherin is available, I feel like every rebuilding team should jump on this. I feel like he still has potential to be a star. Siakam, Isaiah Jackson, but they are missing Tyrese Halliburton again, man. That just sucks. Tyrese Halliburton is injured again in the playoffs, and we can see how long he's out for now. So Halliburton is out for this season of broken ankle. So fresh off a torn Achilles, he breaks his freaking ankle, man. 63 games later. So you don't love that. But against Indiana without Halliburton, we're gonna beat them in 6 to play Detroit. So they have Kate Cunningham. I've seen KPJ on the Pistons a lot recently. Asar Thompson, Ron Holland, Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart, Jenkins, Lever, Bennett, and they are fully healthy. So we're running a fully healthy Pistons team, which will be tough. Either Shea is getting healthy. Do we go 8-minute rotation? I mean, the band is still giving us 10 points. It's literally in a couple minutes. But game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, they're going to take. Game 4, we're up 3-1. And could beat them at 5? Yes, we can. To play none other than the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls, for whatever reason, are such a good team in 2K. This time they have Josh Giddey, they have Austin Reeves at the 2, Corey Kispert, Buzelis, DeAndre Ayton, Kelly Oubre, Patrick Williams, Jalen Smith, Isaac Okoro, Senge. They also have Kobe White and Trey Jones hurt. So I think we should be able to beat. This is a very guard-heavy team we should be able to beat. Trey Jones is out for this season on a broken left ankle, dislocated left patella for Kobe White. So devastating injuries for the both of them. But like I said, so they want to start Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the playoffs over Daniels, and they want to start Okongwu over Porzingis. I don't agree with benching both Porzingis and Dyson Daniels, obviously, but it's definitely something. They might switch after one game. We're gonna lose game 1. Yeah, go back to the other starting 5. I want Daniels in the starting 5. I don't. Or did he just get hurt? He got hurt, didn't he? He just got hurt. That's why. Okay. Strained left Achilles and not tear it. Thank goodness he strained it, but he can't play on that. Obviously, he'll be out 2 to 4 weeks. So without Dyson, now we start Alexander Walker. I still feel like we should be starting Porzingis, but whatever. I'm gonna go 8-man rotation now. Game 2, which we will simulate. We're gonna lose. Game 3, the Chicago Bulls. This makes no sense. How do we lose to all these teams? We lose to an injured Chicago. I know we're missing Dyson Daniels, but come on, man. We're talking about the freaking Bulls. We should do what the Spurs did. Gentlemen swept them. This team is not good. What am I missing? It's every rebuild. This team just freaking destroys me. And this time we get swept. The fact that we couldn't win a game against freaking Bulls. I see Westbrook in a Lakers jersey again. That's just crazy. I'm not gonna lie. 2K, we gotta stop with this Bulls this Bulls meat riding. But projected pick 5 in Milwaukee again. I don't think we should have another lottery pick, but it's saying we should. Yeah, that pick goes to the Pelicans. I didn't think we had another one, but our pick on the other hand is going to be I guess we'll see here really quickly. So it's going to be pick 17 from the Pelicans. So we're still involved in the pick swap thing. We have pick 17. So yeah, pick 17, we'll go and look to draft that. I still feel like this team is good enough. This team will keep progressing upwards, and Quinn Snyder will keep him. We'll head into the draft now with pick 17. We got Cameron, we got Caleb Gaskins, Cameron Williams. I might take Cameron. I mean, I don't need another forward, but Gaskins was really good. It was only 3 games, but we got this guy. We got all stars. We don't need another center. Omer Mayer, a point guard. I mean, whatever we take, it'll just be good depth, honestly. So I guess we'll go ahead and take. I guess Mayer would be interesting. We already have a cuff though. We don't really need another forward, obviously. So whatever we take, it really doesn't even matter. I guess we could take a small forward and Nicola. So welcome to the team. This guy, 6'8" from Duke. Looks like you're a good shooter, so welcome. Reza Shea, Azanuel, Vit will accept. I feel like he's a solid depth addition. And then Flory will accept him as well. Qualifying offers, we have Keen Wallace, which will one extend. Heading into free agents, we have Giannis. We have not enough money for that. We're actually a really expensive team, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, we're a really expensive team. We have almost all of our guys locked up on long-term extensions. But right now, we got Trey Young, Akov, Daniels, Nikhil. We got Reza Shea, Aiden Advance, the Vit, and Nicholas. We have Jalen Johnson, Ethan Newell, Flory, Porzingis. So I don't think we really do anything. I think we hope on player progression. And if it doesn't work another season, I will make a trade. Seriously, I'm honestly considering making a trade. And that is the big guy, trading Trae Young, potentially Porzingis if this thing doesn't work out, though, which I think it should eventually. We might sign a point guard just in case. I don't want somebody that'll play over him, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want somebody that'll play over Darius. So actually, we'll just have the team at 14 players. We could sign like Caleb Love, I guess. So Caleb Love, sure, he's been pretty good for the Hawks recently. So we'll sign Caleb Love, and then we'll hopefully progress. And Keenan Wallace, over from the Suns. We'll just let him go to Phoenix. We'll sign Caleb Love instead. We're going to play a progression now. That's great. Jalen Johnson's up 2 overall to a 92. Daniels is up to an 88 overall. Now Trae Young is still an 88. Lisa Shade's up to a 78 overall. Nikhil Alden-Alwar's up to an 83. DeBand is up to an 83. Noel is up to a 82. We got Chris Knack going up to a 77. We got a Cuff going up to a 77. So yeah, Sinak is probably the Porzingis or Okongwu replacement. He played a little bit in his rookie year. Probably just third string center minutes than Flores. We have a great depth. I'm gonna lie, our depth is amazing. That I think us losable is just straight BS. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. I'll see you guys most likely at the end of the season. I wouldn't be expecting many moves at the trade deadline this season. Last, I'm gonna run it back, and we got to the conference finals for the first time in a long time. So we're obviously building something good with this team. Proficiency is a perimeter-centric. Preferred system is pace and space. But since perimeter-centric, or 7 seconds, I guess, but I'm going to switch his preferred system to perimeter-centric. So Quinn Snyder also won a one-year deal, so we have to acknowledge that if we want Quinn Snyder to be the coach of this team. Because I'm going to lie, if this doesn't work again, I might consider a lot of things we don't win a championship this year. But Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Rita Shea, Johnson, Porzingis, DeBanza will be the sixth man now. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Okongwu, and then we'll run like Aizen Wells in ninth man. We'll go 10-man, and I think that they want to play Sinak. I'm just going to go ahead and play a Cuff. I think it makes a little bit more sense to play him, a lot more sense to play him, actually. So we'll do something like this where we go ahead and make Sinak the 11th man. Then we'll make a Cuff the 10th man. So we'll do something like that. Injuries will affect things. Sinak will get in. All these guys will most likely see some time on the court. But like I said, if this thing doesn't work, we're going to have a bunch of discussions in the offseason. I mean, a lot of them. MVP, Stephen wins Rookie of the Year, DeJounte Sixman, Dyson Daniels won Defensive Player. Really? No Wimby or nobody else went to Dyson Daniels. I mean, shout out to him. Dyson Daniels is an incredible defender, but I feel like I've never seen this before, ever. Mark Sears won Most Improved, clutch player going to Luka Doncic. It's really interesting to see. But we won even more games. We won 64 games, or 64 and 18. There's no excuses this year for not bringing home the championship. I'm not going to lie with you. We're the number one seed, obviously, 64 and 18, as we said. Offensive rating, we were number one. Defensive rating was number 12. And then player stats, we had about 26 and a half from Trae Young, 20 and a half from Rita Shea. He's actually injured right now in a broken left leg. Wow, that's disappointing. He'll be out 6 to 8 weeks, so he probably isn't going to be back to the finals, man. Porzingis is playing through his hip injury. 16 from DeBanza, 15 from Jalen Johnson, 9 from. We were actually injured throughout the year as well, as you can see. 61 games played from Porzingis, 55 from DeBanza, and only 42 from Johnson. So the fact we're still going to win 60 games with all these injuries are incredible, honestly. But hoping we can have Rita Shea get healthy, but that'll give DeBanza a chance to start for the playoffs. So we finally get to see what he could do in the starting five, interestingly enough. So we'll see what he could do there. I'm going to go 8-man rotation, though. And we got the Brooklyn Nets in round one. Traore, Kalabali, Thomas, Randall, Claxton, Mogbo. I don't think this team should beat us at all. Have Igor Demon hurt, but we are going to go and sweep them to play the Toronto Raptors. So quickly, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, the 75 overall starting center now. But they are also, they're fully healthy. I want to say they're healthy. I think they are. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. And Game 4, we're going to sweep them once again. Now we got the Pistons. So let me check on our injury status. And I see a new injury. That's Nikhil Alexander-Walker. So Rita Shea is 1 to 2 weeks away now. Nikhil Alexander-Walker's out for this season on a right hand fracture. So our 3-and-D players out for the playoffs, which sucks, obviously. We want him to play a ton. He's a great player, but he will be out, which means who will be stepping in with Rita Shea and him gone. Wait, is Trae Young? Oh my goodness, Trae is hurt too? Yo, I didn't even know. Oh, the season's over. Pack it up. Training spinal. Oh my goodness, bro. Really, a spinal? That's literally the worst thing that could happen, bro. How did this even happen, bro? Well, our best player now injured. I mean, we still swept the Raptors without Trae Young and all these other players. So, what are the chances we beat the Pistons? It's very low. We have Darius Akuff starting at point guard right now. I don't hate it, but it'll take a miracle for us to beat the Pistons. I'm not even gonna lie with you. We take game one. Wow. Look at this team first. Okay, KPJ started. Basically, that's the team. They had an MPJ though, and some other bench players. Reza Shea isn't even back yet, is he? Nope. Nobody has returned yet. Who has stepped in the rotation at the end of the bench? It's been Sanak and Newell. I think he's been playing. Yeah, so it's been Sanak. So yeah, I mean, whenever these guys come back, game three will go to us as well. We're up 3-0 against the team with half of our players out. In game four, we're going to get this sweep. Now we're in the finals. We got the Golden State Warriors. Okay, who is back? Reza Shea is still with the broken leg. He's still 1 to 2 weeks away, man. Drang is never coming. He's not coming back from this, bro. But okay, like I said, a championship would be nice. We got the Warriors. So Sexton, Ivy, Moody, Kuminga, Nikola Jokic, Cameron Whitmore, Miles Bridges, Davion Mitchell, Kingston Fleming, Jalen Smith, and Killian Hayes. So this team is very Jokic heavy. They are missing Will Richard though, so they're also injured. They might some other players injured as well. Let me check. So they are missing. When they got all the way here, they missed. Ivy is injured. Will Richard's hurt, but all right, we'll see if we can go ahead and take this team down. I'll hop in the Simcast for probably every single game here. This is still a good team. They made the finals. We have to respect them and hop in the Simcast here. So, but in game one, we have to believe we're going to win this. We're going to win game one, 119-99, 23 from Jalen Johnson, 20 from DeBanz. He stepped up a ton. Two, we'll hop in this Simcast. I want either. I don't think Reza Shea is back or if he can be back in the finals, but we will see. We'll 100% see. And then in game two, we have the lead. We're going to win. Oh, my goodness. What a game that was. 28 from Jalen Johnson, 25 and 20. We have so many guys stepping up for us right now in game three. Okay, game three. Reza Shea might be back in game four, but I don't want to bank on that happening. But game three, it's in Golden State. Still a close game. We're going to lose. So we're going to lose 116 and 107 to the Warriors. Jokic and the Warriors is crazy. Why would he leave Nuggets to go join the Warriors, man? Okay. Any injury updates? No. Still everybody's hurt. All right. We'll head into the next game, though. So we're still up 2-1, heading into Golden State for another game, obviously. And we are going to go ahead and it's a close game once again. And we have a lead right now. We're gonna choke it just like that. Wow, we lost. So we're gonna lose 124 and 117. Don't know what happened in that stretch. But we had a strong lead. It's now tied 2-2. Zachary Deshae has finally returned. Thank goodness. Okay, so we get some help that'll help out this team a ton. And like I said, Trae Young. I feel like if we have Trae Young, this might series be already over. If we have Trae Young, we probably wouldn't have lost the game in the playoffs. Not even gonna lie, but. Yeah, Warriors right now are giving us trouble, and we're gonna lose 105-98, and just can't win without your freaking best player injured with this spinal injury, bro. But I mean, we need to win this game versus Game 7, and so far we had the lead, and we are gonna go ahead and versus Game 7, 116 and 102, 30 from Johnson. Jokic at 44. His teammates did not help him out at all. I'm gonna say that. So hopefully that we can do something like that again. All right, more minutes to Reza Shea, sure, whatever. We need to win this game. Yes, we need to win this game, actually. So we're doing it for Trae and Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Let's see if we can get it done. Also, maybe we can get a close game. We could hop into it. That would be nice. But so far, it has been the Warriors all game. We take the lead for a minute. We take the lead again for a second. We're down by 4 with about 2 minutes left. I'm going to hop in and see if my team could come back into this one and win the game. I think we could. I really think we could. We'll see. It's time to see right now. Do we have the ball at least? No, we're playing defense now. 4. Okay. But I think we're good. We're going to leave Ivy wide open for 3. He's going to make us pay. What are we doing, man? Well, the game not over, but we're going to have to get real lucky if the game isn't over. Why do we leave Ivy wide open? Okay. Well, now we're down by even more points here. Jalen Johnson has it. He's going to get the screen by Porzingis. He's going to shoot. He needs to make that. Please. He misses it. Okay. It's probably over now. Yeah, we need that Jalen Johnson 3. Fleming's dagger. It's no good. So they play. Hoist up a quick shot. I mean, it's not always need to score fast. I'm not gonna lie. A Cuff has it. Here's gonna drive. We're about to take a dumb shot. Yeah, it's just too obvious. 2K. It's too obvious what's about to happen, man. And I mean, do we even blame this thing on Trey Young, man? Him getting injured? I don't know. I think we do because if he was playing, we definitely win this series, man. It's just disappointing because I don't know. Like, do we trade him now? Like, I don't know. Ivy, another three is no good. We just haven't done anything on offense, Steven. Like, if we are scoring on these possessions, I don't think the game is over. I think we are still in this one. But so far, I've been taking up some dumb shots. Respectively, it's just been bad. Like, I don't know what we're doing right now. And we're not putting up any. We're letting the clock keep going. Okay, nice move from Darius. It bounces in. It's not going to get us anywhere, though. I'm not going to lie. I mean, maybe, but we're gonna have to get. Hopefully they met. I don't know. If we would have scored those last two possessions and not, I don't know. Maybe we would have had a chance, but fortunately this game is over. Take my loss here. Flemings has it. Ivy, Mitchell. Yeah, it's freaking terrible defense, man. All right, dude. These CPU are just so trash, bro. I can never watch these guys play and feel comfortable. It's insane. This is insane, bro. Crazy. Oh, I mean, get me out of here, bro. Please get me out of this game. I'm done. I'm actually done. Like, yeah, I'm never. I say it every time, but I mean, I've never watched these guys play a freaking minute of my team ever again, bro. But Warriors, you guys got it, man. If Trey Young is playing, you guys, and Shade's playing that whole series, you guys are getting straight BTA, man. But I'm gonna let you guys know. Warriors don't you don't want to face it next year. But in the draft, a lot of projected 10 via Cleveland, and this like that, we're not gonna have to pick. Actually, we do. It's gonna be pick 11. So another lottery pick added to the books. I feel like we wouldn't re-sign Quinn Snyder, right? He gave us, he got us to the finals. He will stick around. Heading into the draft, we had pick 11. I just want to use this in the trade, which I guess we could in theory. I don't think a Cuff was good in the playoffs. He was really bad, really inefficient. So we could consider trading him away for maybe just a better point guard. I don't know. We could consider making a trade in general using this pick. What could we even get? I don't know. Maybe we could draft and then trade. We'll figure it out. I mean, what if we just throw this pick in the trade finder? What is there on the? Cause I don't think we can combine salaries right now. We could take on some money. So like Jalen Wells is an interesting 3-and-D player, but is he might be worth trading the 11th pick for. So Jalen Wells wouldn't. I wouldn't see where he play for us. So yeah, I think we just draft with this pick, and then we take the best player we see. So either him or Jordan Page. Jordan Page's all-star ceiling. He'd probably be our null replacement if we lose him. So yeah, I think we go ahead and go after him. So Jordan Page, welcome with the 11th pick. I'm not going to take another forward. So yeah, do that. Everybody, you will return qualifying offers. I want to read this shade back, I guess, but yeah, I mean, I can't really do anything after we made the finals, right? I feel like we're a good team. If Trey Young was healthy, we win that series 100%. I'm going to say that. Do we have enough money to re-sign Okongwu? I mean, we'll have to figure out the hard way. We'll have to see. The Ricochet will re-sign Okongwu. We do have enough money for. We do. Yeah, 7 offers, of course. This is a good center. We'd be losing if we didn't re-sign him. So I'm going to pay Okongwu, and then I think that should probably make us a second-rated team and probably hard capped after that. But I feel like it's worth it. Trey Young will be back start the season, and then yeah, I'm not mad at this about him. Maybe Porzingis could be a guy we trade the trade deadline. Maybe. I mean, Porzingis could be. He also was not good in the playoffs. So yeah, at the deadline, if there's a Porzingis trade that we could do, I promise you I'd do it. But or we could honestly just look now. I mean, like I said, we could save some money. We could look to trade Porzingis. I'll see. Great, here's player progression. We got Jalen Johnson up. We got Ricochet up 4, Dyson up 2, Devan's up 5, Porzingis down 1. Azen Newell is up 2, a Cuff is up to 83, so maybe he plays better. Turing and Nikhil and Walker are both down. But like I said, I don't want to really mess anything up. Like I said, if Turing is healthy, we were winning that series 100%. And then I feel like now I said this last offseason, but the 2029 offseason, I'm telling you, was big. The same thing happens. We lose and we're healthy, then we consider potentially trading Porzingis and Trent. But I don't know, man. Porzingis would be the only guy I'd be willing to like trade right now. But Trey Young, Daniel Leadershade, it's tough. It's really tough. It'll basically be the same rotation. Like I said, health plays a factor, man. But Kristen Ack will be in if Okongwu gets hurt or whoever gets hurt. But all right, see you guys probably at the end of the season or maybe at the deadline. I will stop and export trade ideas though. Ama wins the MVP at the end of the season. I cannot find any movement. 66 and 16 at the end of the season, though. So there's no excuses this year. We're also fully healthy, so I mean we'll see. We got 9-man rotation. Actually, we'll go to 8-man. 8-man. Basketball. We got Orlando on round one. Suggs, Bane, Franz, Paolo. They signed that center we had earlier in the video. Ely D not. I mean he's averaging 13 and 6, so maybe they're actually pretty good. But we are going to go ahead and beat them in 6 to play the Wizards in round 2. I don't really look at anything else, though. I'm not going to lie. 24 from Trae Young, 21 from Rita Shea, 20 from AJ, 15 from Johnson, 15 from Porzingis, 9 from Acuff, 8 from Mason Newell, 8 from Dyson Daniels. Through the rest of the stats. Offensive rating, we were number 1. Defensive rating, we improved to number 7. Now we got the Wizards. This is how they're looking like. They are fully healthy. So against Washington, we are going to sweep them. They'll play Toronto. So quickly, R.J. Barrett, Ingram, Colin Murray, Boyles, Joachim Pertl, Jacoby Walter, Grady Dick, Max Shaluga, Bryce McGowan, Shecky Hepburn, Champagne, and then yeah, they have Scotty Barnes, but he's injured as well. I knew somebody was missing for this team. I just knew it. Scotty Barnes is injured for the season on a dislocated right patella. So yeah, it's a big loss for them, as you can see. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. We're going to take game 4. Without Scotty Barnes going to gentleman sweep them to finally play in the finals. And like I said, we have no injuries, but I guess this Jalen Johnson injury, that's not going to affect them. We got Minnesota. So they have Reed Shepard, Anthony Edwards, J.A. McDaniels, Jared Vanderbilt back in Minnesota. You all know Anthony Edwards misses in Minnesota, I guess. Nas Reed, Behringer, Jalen Smith, Jay Huff. And I'm not going to lie, this is an Anthony Edwards carry job. I can see he's averaging 31. Okay. He averaging 41 in the playoffs, which is so crazy, and he's averaging 37 in the regular season, bro. What am I looking at? Anthony Edwards is unguardable right now unless Dyson Daniels will slow him down. Him and Reed Shepard have been killing it. This is a duo I did not expect, but they've been killing the league, as you can see. I mean, it'll be tough to guard Anthony Edwards, but we're throwing Daniels on him. Game 1 is gonna go to us. Anthony Edwards still dropped 31. Reed Shepard up 30. Like I said, these guys just carrying the scoring right now. Game 2, we're going to us. We had about 30 from Porzingis. That's why I kept you, man. We had 30 from DeBanza, 26 from Rita Shea, 14 and 10 from Trae Young, 42 from Edwards. Game 3, we're going to take as well. 36 from Edwards. We added 26 from Rita Shea. And we're not going to beat them at 5. They're going to actually take game 4. My bad. They're going to take game 4. And beat them at 5? Yes, we can. So Jalen Johnson, Finals MVP. Maybe we should have did something in this video, like maybe trading away. Like, we didn't make a single trade in this video, which I low-key feel kind of bad about. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go one more year. But to switch it up, I'm gonna go on a trade for it. I know ending it off. Not I said we didn't make a single trade in this video, so to do something at least, I am gonna make a trade here. I have an idea. I'm going to trade Porzingis over to the Brooklyn Nets for Elijah Williams and a top 3 protected 2030 pick because I want to do something after this. Now we're going to flip that pick we got from the Nets, Okongwu, Trae Young, and another first-round pick to get Evan Mobley and Jalen Mitchell on the team. So basically, Cavaliers don't even have Darius Garland anymore. So maybe they'd have interest in Trae Young. We're getting Evan Mobley on this team. Like I said, I just want to switch something up. So Evan Mobley moved to center. I said, is this realistic? Probably not. We already did the realistic side of things. I feel like for this last season, I just want to see what could possibly happen here. This basically is an add-on, just because if you just want to make this reboot more interesting, we'll move Dyson Dales to point guard. So let me go ahead and do that. So he'll slide down to point guard. He goes down one, but whatever. He'll play point guard, and then Rita Shea will play the 2, and the bands will play small forward. So like I said, literally retooling things after a whole freaking championship might not make sense, but I think that'll also give us money to re-sign Aizen Newell too. So I don't think we'd be able to pay him if we did that. So we'll let Nikhil Alexander-Walker go as well to a new team. We'll just re-sign Aizen Newell basically, and then yeah, this is our new team. I'll see you guys in the rotation heading into year number 4 or 5, whatever. Rotation kind of looks better than the other ones. We got Dyson Daniels at point guard. We'll have Zach Gudicic start at the 2 when he's healthy. For now, Jordan Page will be a starting shooter. I wanted good of an so we can give Jordan Page opportunity as well. And then, yeah, we'll have Dyson Daniels, Rita Shea, Jordan Page start for now. The bands that Johnson, Evan Mobley, Aizen Newell, A Cuffs, and Knack. And we'll probably go 9-man rotation and get in Nicholas, I guess, but the 10th man will be Zachary Reed, or it'll be ninth man will be Zachary Ritchie, and he comes back. We'll just have a really good rotation. So yeah, I like that, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. He did advance to win the MVP. I always wanted to see what happened if he got into the starting five. That's why I won another season. He won the freaking MVP. Wow. Okay. 29.6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He was incredible. But we still finished. We finished off 72-10, almost breaking or tying the Warriors record, which is crazy. Trung did make all second team in Cleveland. Trung's a great player, but I feel like we reach our potential with the guys we got right now. But yeah, winning 72 games is incredible still. Cannot be mad at that by any means. Team stats, offensive rating, we were number one. Defensive rating, we were number one. So we even got a better defense with all these guys in the starting five. We had 29 from AJ, 23 from Rita Shea, 17.5 from Jalen Johnson, 15 from Evan Mobley, 13 from Darius Akub, 11 from Aza, 8 from Dyson Daniels. So we could win a championship in 2 eras now, the DeBanza era and the Trae Young era. So we'll see if we can get it done. I love this starting five, by the way. I know our defense is so good because how defensive minded we are as well. We got Washington in round one. They have DeJounte starting point guard for them, which is interesting. With Wallace, George, Baba, we're able to take that team pretty easily. We're going to take that team down pretty easily. The player Orlando. They have Jalen Suggs, Trey Murphy at the two. Okay. Franz, Paolo, Myers, Kita, Anthony Blatt, Richardson, Jason Crow, Jett Howard, and this guy again. But against Orlando, we are going to go out and beat them if out to play the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously, we made a trade with them when they get Porzingis, but they have Jasper Johnson, Cedric Coward, Kelly Oubre, Randall, Sorber, Porzingis, Keldon Walker. So we didn't send Nall there too. He just signed with the Brooklyn Nets, I guess. But we're gonna take game one. We're gonna take game two. They're gonna take game three. We're gonna take game four, and we do have to go to a game seven. Also, game seven with the I mean, I guess we did deal with some injuries down the stretch, but yeah, we're going to a game seven. So Jordan Page was playing, and now he's not, I guess. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't think we should be losing to this Nets team at all. But I don't think we're gonna lose. That's the thing. But it's a close game right now. It's a back and forth scoring game. We have the lead. Hold on to it, and we are gonna win this game set 111 to 103. So we take down the Nets. For some reason now it's a struggle. I guess Jasper Johnson's averaging 20 for them. But okay. Now we got the Kings with Luka Doncic. So we almost had the Thunder. We got the Kings with John Luka. Hold on. They have John Moran, Luka Doncic, CJ Roser, Keegan Murray, Mitchell Robinson, Christian Collins, Kel Brown, Sergio, Jordan Smith. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting team. I don't know if John Luka would fit, but okay, we'll see. Game one, we're gonna take. Game two, we're gonna even it up. Game three, they're up 2-1. We even up 2-2. Okay, they're actually giving us a fight, which I didn't expect. They're giving us a huge fight right now. It's tied 2-2, going back in Atlanta. So far, we have the lead. They're gonna take it back at the end, and they are not gonna run away with it. They're gonna win 116 to 103. 35 from Jalen Johnson. 20. What did you just say injured with, bro? Broken nose once again. It's always a broken nose, one of our players, man. But all right, if we win this game, we win the championship back-to-back years with the whole new team, and just like that, that's what's gonna happen. So we won 127 to 100, 40 from Rita Shea, 29 from Collins. He's on this team too. Might have acknowledged that, but anyway, we're gonna win the championship. The Banza Finals MVP. We win in 2 eras. The young Trang era, the Banza era. This team, if we kept going, will probably be a dynasty. I'm not gonna lie, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're for the like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.